Konnichiwa minasan. Anyway, Ohisashiburi. Long time no see. Anime division Buzz Pop has been on hiatus, on holiday for a long while. Selamat datang diucapkan untuk anda yang mengikuti sesi ini secara langsung dan juga anda yang menonton setelah live stream ini berakhir ke sesi kolaborasi stomachofchaos bersama lawan pop culture suka ramai Buzz Pop TV. So hari ini saya, Kudo Maharizu dari laman blog stomachofchaos.com bersama para panelis dari Buzz Pop akan berceloteh tentang siri-siri anime yang bakal menemui anda di musim LURUH atau what they call fall season. Tahun ini bermula dari bulan Oktober sehingga pengakhiran tahun ini. So bersama saya, panelis malam ini terdiri daripada Nazir Khan. Dia kata dia AKA anime noob. Tapi
saya tahu bang. Saya tahu
Sesi hari tu dengan One Piece. Oh, macam parlimen. Sial.
Tarik balik. Ini pasal saya punya reputasi. Saya punya honor.
Tarik balik.
Saya yakin dia peliwat.
I was at work tengok Duan punya lah. Tapi aku biar lah tengok Nick pening kepala lah. Anyway,
it's always fun.
Okay, and dan juga Anri Alwi, isekai waifuhantā, MILF connoisseur. Anime MILF connoisseur, just in case.
Lain macam pun ni.
Hello guys, salam sejahtera. Assalamualaikum. Yeah, it's good to be back here again after some time. Say hello to your wife. To your mom.
In the same
I'll
breath.
be seeing her later tonight. And your daughter and sister, make sure that they pay me later. I want my trap full. Understand?
Bahaya Andri bahaya.
So anyway, kepada anda yang menonton sesi di setelah live ini berakhir, sila langgan kepada laman YouTube stomachofchaos dan Buzz Pop TV supaya anda tidak ketinggalan untuk menonton live stream kami yang akan datang. Yes, there will be more to come, and obviously from this fall season, you will see that with insyaAllah kita akan ada a few more sessions lah, obviously for the rest of the year. Jangan lupa untuk share video dan tenyeh butang like. So hari ni kita orang decide to do this. I have a chat, look at fall 2023 anime. Let's do it like that. So kami akan seperti biasa menggunakan livechart.me. Kami tak ditaja oleh live chat, tapi kalau live chat tak tahulah dia orang taja orang tak, tapi tajalah kami. Anyway, tapi this is quite a good guide lah. Another one is obviously my anime list. Tapi
my anime list.
Tapi for these guys, for live chat ni ramai orang guna lah. And then they've got things like the websites, the Twitter links, MAL links, and then sometimes also they will tell you where you can watch it. Tapi not very comprehensive juga lah. Tapi it's quite nice. At least they categorize it according to title, according to genres, according to studios and whatnot. So I guess to get the ball, before we get the ball rolling, we got a few well wishes from chat. Shin Satsu, hi, minasan. Genki desu ka? Mungkin saja ada cerita anime yang membuatkan saya teracun. Ya, hopefully. And juga category Degate, how are you? Okay. Keep it coming. Anyway,
Kudo, before we start, right? I'd like to know your opinion on the current summer anime. How's it been so far?
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Kita boleh ni lah give it a couple of minutes lah. Actually kan, sama anime ni quite good, tapi aku yang macam I've been so busy with work, man. And then bila aku have time to watch stuff, I go watch things like Ahsoka was one. Another one, so obviously I was watch Bleach. And then one series that saya macam kami Anri dan saya dah pernah bersebut adalah Zone 100 which is from one of the IP yang available, original source dia manga, tapi dia available in anime form, and for some interesting reason ada kat Netflix as a live action. Tapi one thing about the anime was, I think there were some issues. The last episode was episode 8 last Sunday, episode 9 malam ni. And there was like a break for 2 weeks, and then there was some issues.
2 weeks. Yeah,
because apparently between episode 2 and episode 5, they had the studio that does it nama Bug Films. Tapi they had some help from the more experienced studio called Shaft, Studio Shaft. Tapi and then suddenly Studio Shaft from 6 onwards tak tolong lagi dah mungkin. I don't know lah what the issue was. That one is quite, as far as I'm concerned, was quite enjoyable. But there were so many other things that I wanted to watch. Rurouni Kenshin tak tengok, walaupun benda tu is actually more of a redo or reboot. They made it. Among other things, and I wanted to watch. And not only summer punya, ada tengah benda daripada spring pun duk terbengkalai, duk tengok separuh cuku semua. So in the end aku macam whatever I can watch, I watch lah. Tapi so far this summer I managed yang betul-betul maintain Bleach. One Piece live action pun I baru tengok 3 episod.
Yeah.
No, because I know it's there to watch kan. I'll watch it because I'll watch it lah. And besides,
just say it's good. Just say it's good lah. Okay.
No, it is good.
It's okay.
It is good. I have nothing else to add. Because as I said before, saya tak baca dan baru saya baru nak
The
baca.
hype is real.
So membukti, I mean, as much as I say to the naysayers, bukan nak kata saya ni ahli nujum ke apa, tapi I got a feeling lah that the One Piece live action is trying. It's not just satu dia orang nak try buat this classic IP to a live action. Dua, it may attract people to watch. And there were lots of other, as we say, normies. Like I'm a normie, if you ask me, with a special.
We all are normie here lah.
Tak nak mengaku lah anime elitis ke apa kan. Tapi macam, yeah, it was interesting. And then I have no qualms about how they cut and splice the story. I mean, and you cannot really tell people, Allah tak sebiji macam manga, apa kau expect 8 episod aja kan nak cover berapa banyak benda.
Fun fact Kudo, me as a anime elitist yang who kind of late reading manga for One Piece, actually the showrunner do a very good job to be faithful on adaptation tau. And there are certain scene yang memang dia follow manga sebiji dan tak follow anime. And lagi satu, do note this is manga adaptation, not anime adaptation. There's a different that. So for upcoming season we might gonna see certain scene that are unable to translate in anime but able to bring into live action. Because in manga it's much more to be seen raw, much more hardcore compared to anime. Anime they have to tone down due to their release in the national TV, right? So kids to watch. So of course they have to water down for some animation. But for manga, Oda memang go all out lah. Walaupun aku faham orang cakap Oda lukis macam orang malas sebab lukis scribble, but hey, the Toei team able to translate it better in anime. But also I believe macam since kau tengah beli like omnibus kan, I believe bila Wish ke? Not Wish. Yeah. Bila
it is Wish. It is by Wish.
So bila Wish dengan Shoga, not Shoga bukan.
Shueisha.
Usually Shueisha akan macam bukan redrawing lah, dia macam proper colouring balik for the manga. Compare pada initial release, dia akan lagi detail. Dari situ. But aku tak nak cakap lebih-lebih sebab this is all anime punya season, not one season. So,
exactly. Andre, have you got anything to say about the summer season?
On paper it's supposed to be a good season, but I end up being disappointed. To me, right, the best 3 anime it's the One Piece live action, which is actually not an anime at all. It's anime based. Zone 100, which is actually kena like tunda for like 4 weeks now.
In total. Yeah. Kau dia baru episode 8 yang sepatutnya orang dah episode 10 11 tu kan.
I don't know if it's going to be 12 or 13 episodes or 26 episodes going to show at one time. But they're not following the normal schedule lah. So it's
but
up to
at the end of the day, Zone 100 is actually quite good.
It's very enjoyable, but here's the thing. You show a good episode and then you don't follow up for like 2 weeks, you lose momentum steam now. You forget it.
The hype is really died down lah.
It take a nose down. Especially if you're watching other stuff.
I heard the live action also terrible. Betul ke?
The live action is not as good, or it's not as good as the anime.
And then decision untuk buat live action tu bukannya datang daripada macam author dia ke apa. It's just like suddenly Netflix nak buat. So because dia tak ada kena-mengena dengan studio anime. So masa dia orang buat dekat Anime Expo kat LA baru bulan sama term
June or July, I think.
So the author came and since I've got two different versions of my IP out there, so masa Zone 100 anime punya session dia pergi, masa live action pun dia in attendance because more money for me lah. Sorry.
And then the third title yang aku betul suka and I think is one of the more popular titles watching on the summer anime list is Mushoku Tensei.
I know. I've been telling you I wanted to watch it. I have to watch season 1 first.
Okay, here's the thing. The show is, for season 2, right, is about the main character trying to cure his erectile dysfunction now.
Wait, serious ah?
Serious. He got problem.
He can lah. Okay.
And 12th episode for this season is for him on his journey on trying to cure that. Okay. And that is one of the best anime plot for this season. There's something wrong with the other anime title now. Ada yang jadi macam apa? Vending machine.
The day I recognize as a vending machine kind of stuff.
And vending machine getting a season 2. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Oh my god. I had that too.
Yeah, the vending machine isekai is not that bad. But after you watch it and you think about it, right, there's also nothing. There's so much depth to it now. You know, what can you do? My mind cannot jack off on it.
Okay, Kudo, Anri, do you agree if I say for this past 3 years we're having too much of reincarnation punya?
Isekai.
Yeah, isekai. No.
Reincarnation generally isekai. Misal dah lah dia title dia panjang macam aku hari tu jatuh longkang, lepas tu aku bangun jadi perempuan yang cara main rugby.
Hari di mana aku jatuh longkang, lepas tu aku jadi basikal pakcik aku. Macam, why it becomes too long? It's unnecessary.
But the thing is, for some reason, I guess it comes in circles because dulu, tahun 70-an, robots, you know, and then fantasy, and then for some reason, isekai is like, it gets all the, okay, aku tak ada idea, let's see what it's as if there's an AI generator. Okay, aku bagi kau title ni, kau buat cerita dia sendiri.
Okay, here's the thing about isekai tau. The problem is not isekai as a genre. The problem is the plot of isekais. You see, if you remember your animation story masa kecil kan, isekai kan started with the Alice in Wonderland punya story tau. Ke Force into New World. After that kan you get another better isekai called El Hazard, and then from there they add the harem genre thing, and then you get all this bullshit plot. Isekai kan, it could be good if it's like Mushoku Tensei where the MC struggle, but no, most isekai kan they were reincarnated to the other world and they became like godlike abilities given to them, or they're born rich and everyone loves them for some reason. This is the problem with isekai. There's too much of that. Another isekai yang bagus kan, also on Netflix kan, is the isekai Uncle. Have you watched it?
Oh ni yang Uncle yang Oji-san.
Oji-san, ya Sega fanatic tu.
I watched it, but I know you watched it.
Yeah, he was
on Netflix, I believe. Yeah,
he's on Netflix. He's an ugly bastard. He looks like a Neto Rare hero.
Yeah, loser gila kan.
Yeah, but he is the most funny. It was entertaining, but
yeah,
he also not common isekai. So isekai as a genre is not the problem. It's the plot that comes with isekai. Yeah.
Any genre shouldn't be a problem, but I think because the basic thing here is because once you have too many of the same thing, then you'll start seeing the mediocre version, or asyik yani. Tapi some of them are good ones. Like consider like macam Overlord in a way is an isekai. It is in a way.
It is isekai.
It's good.
It is isekai.
You know, Konosuba, it is an isekai which takes place at other isekais, and that's good. You know, ada macam Mushoku Tensei is another one. So there are good ones, but then again, you know, if kau cerita dia tak bagus, tak best lah. Anyway, I think like we'll start lah with I mean, I'm not going to go like through the list and like show all the trailers, but it'll be a select, not a few titles lah. Kalau boleh, I'm trying to not do sequels, but certain ones I like this, I will like ni lah, apa panggil cuma do this wrong word, but anyway, we'll have a look at it lah. So Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 actually is ongoing. It's not like stopped ke apa, because it started in the summer, but the second bit of season 2, which starts about now-ish, is kepada siapa yang dekat chat yang tengah tonton cerita ni, don't shoot me if I get this wrong, but if anybody watch the film, yang siapa yang tak pernah baca, tak pernah tengok ini dah tengok wayang dia, they mentioned something about the Shibuya incident arc. This will be dealt with now, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll have a quick look lah. We'll have a quick look at the trailer because I think it's pretty good.
I haven't read. I watched this one.
Anyway, so I mean, let's hope by not showing the whole thing they tak detect, but then whatever lah. You see, aku tengok tadi, when I watched the trailer, I was like really like, oh, bloody hell, I need to watch this, but you know, yeah.
I think it should be okay because we are talking over the trailer. We're not actually showing it.
Yeah.
In its entirety.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
are we going to get that scene yang dalam manga is really spoiler. That scene where Gojo kena penjara 1000 hari? Is it 1000 hari? I don't know.
Because aku as I told you, I've only watched until the midway of season 1, the bit when they were all in this cafe, they started burning everybody around them.
Yeah.
The waiters, the customers with impunity. Dia tengah borak tu, dia orang bengang, dia bakar macam sial. I think I tengok dekat tu je lah. So no, but really, pada siapa yang dah tengok atau interested to watch, this sounds weird for somebody who stopped watching it. I think this is something people should go and watch. It is really interesting. I mean, when I watched the film, the reason that I felt that I could watch the film without context is because it is the prequel to the whole thing. So it did help in some form or other. And then they actually released the manga as an afterthought. So dalam manga tu, dia memang dia tulis volume kosong or something like that. And masa dia keluar tu, saya setengah mampus aku nak cari. Because at that point everybody was buying it kan. Tapi in the end jumpa lah juga. But yeah, Mushoku Tensei lah. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 definitely a must watch. Let's go on to the next one. It's another sequel. I think Anri probably will have something more to say about this. This is Eminence season 2.
I watched the first season. It was a great watch. I'm probably going to follow this fall anime lah. This is basically Overlord at 60%. Dia punya cerita macam tu. It has a lot of Overlord vibes lah.
Anyway, we'll have a quick look at the at the trailer.
This one also kira isekai juga kan?
Yes, it is.
Yes, this one is definitely isekai, but this is an example of a good,
this is an example of a good isekai.
Yeah,
where,
Nice.
Yeah, the
Jitsuru Yokusha.
I mean, to think that this guy dah lah isekai, dah mati masuk sini kan, tapi perangai dia sama lagi tau. Tapi yet from the story, from the way it's animated and the way it's being shown, it looks really, really good.
I think one of the reasons why it's actually really good kan, it doesn't take itself too seriously macam Overlord tau.
Okay.
So that means the pacing of funny tu is quite balanced lah.
Yeah, the MC a lot of times kan he make some excuses macam I have to go to the toilet, I have to take a shit something.
Serious ah?
Yeah, serious. Yeah,
But
he has.
Because this anime nampak dia punya atmosphere is slightly very tense, very serious tau. Memang dia tak ke arah something yang make something funny. But if you say that the MC was asshole, aku macam what? That's really took me off really. Which I will try to look to tengok dekat Crunchyroll ke macam mana ke.
Yeah, I suggest you watch the first season first lah. It's an easy watch lah. I'll tell you lah. It's very easy watch.
Nice.
After one episode, you're going to see the next episode. It's very rare for some anime titles nowadays lah.
Okay. I will try to give myself a chance to watch.
So anyway, what were your thoughts on the second one? Because it looks like it's got zombies this time. Was there any clues in the first season that it was going to be veering this way?
I actually stopped reading the manga because I wanted to watch the anime. They were quite close tau. This arc that takes place in a city kind of ruled by monsters lah, vampires I think, and those undeads are probably dia punya trials lah. So I'm not sure about the details lah. Like I said, I just stopped reading because I'm waiting for the anime.
Yeah. No. But at the end of the anime for the first season, was there any indication that it was going in this direction? I mean, like what those zombies were?
Yeah. After the first season, the main character, right, he's in charge of this shadow organization. And they wanted to grow influence and power throughout the whole continent lah. So they do mention, okay, there's one particular city where a lot of shit is happening. But if we take control of the city, we'll be improving our connections, our trade lines, and all sorts of stuff. So they do mention certain cities, and this is probably one of it lah. Yeah.
Itulah. If you were to look at the synopsis pun, nothing much is said about something about They are mentioning investigating a lawless city accessible where the red moon hangs low in the sky. But isn't that city the city that they were in the first season? Lawless city? Okay.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
The city in the first season is the capital. Capital city. This is one of the other major cities lah.
I see. So they are actually describing. The second.
Yeah. So basically, mostly world building lah, which is actually a good thing for any anime titles lah. But we'll see lah how good the world building and storytelling for this anime in the second season is lah. I like it, but I'm not going to give it the benefit of the doubt that's going to kick ass all the way. It's still up there.
Yang ni by studio mana? Bukan MAPPA kan?
It feels like MAPPA. It feels like MAPPA.
No, the studio
Nexus.
is
Nexus.
Mana dia tadi tulis
Ada atas teks aku nampak.
Atas teks. Okay.
Nexus.
I'm blind lah today. Anyway.
Menangis lah kalau MAPPA ambil projek. Kesian lah staff-staff dia.
Ya. Aku tengah jadi apa kata cerita labu-labi. Hari ni hari bodoh saya, tuan. Mana aku nampak Nexus format TV light novel episode 12. Ni Nexus.
Ya.
So anyway,
that was bro.
hari bodoh saya, tuan. So that was Kage no Jitsu Yokusha.
Eminence in the Shadows.
Eminence in the Shadows.
Okay, let's see what we have next. Yes! To the Attack on Titan final season, part 3, part A, part subsection
Part 3. Part 3.1.
Whatever.
Selagi boleh milking.
Yeah, and then let's have a look at the 30-second trailer.
Let's not.
ただ走ってるだけで気持ちよかった。その時、僕はなぜかこう思った。ここで3人でかけっこをするために生まれてきたんじゃないかって。いってらっしゃい。
Season
Part 2! Final chapter! Part 2!
Final chapter Part 2, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Tak boleh lah. Aku tak boleh.
Bro.
Kasih cala bagi lagi.
Okay.
Aku tak boleh lah.
Bayangkan, I watched this 10 years ago, and then it took a while to kind of like to
grow into it.
No, because aku literally masa mula-mula start dulu tengok dia baru masa tu manga dia pun macam mana cakap manga dia baru keluar lah juga. So bila dah habis first season tu, aku baca manga. Because nak tunggu the anime lambat lagi kan. Baca because masa tu zaman baca scanlation lah because and then you came to the bit where the scanlation is really up to date. You have to wait a week for the next chapter. So aku macam malas lah, nanti aku baca. And then it became 10 years. And then when the second season came, not just next year, it came years later if I'm not mistaken. Dia macam ada
Years later.
So hilang momentum. So aku, and then untuk aku cerita dia masa aku tengok, aku intrigue. Aku bukannya squeamish dengan darah, ni dah lah kartun kan. Tapi macam to say that cerita ni tak ada emotional impact, memang kau hati batu lah. Habis cerita dia berat lah juga kan. Kau tengok mak kau kena makan, kena telan lah, darah-darah potong 3 lah. That kind of story. So macam aku fikir it came to a point that macam bila anime ni keluar, nak tengok tak? Atau nak beli manga dia tak? Tak apalah, tunggulah sekejap. Kan you kind of delay after a while. Dah dan habis dah. So I think for me, I'll probably pick up where I left off in the anime lah. As a manga dia tak banyak cing. 30 something volume saja. Any of you guys watch AOT?
Yeah, I do watch AOT, and I think the final chapter, kind of whatever you call this, right? It has two things. One thing that I like, the female Titan balik, and my favorite Titan, and my favorite character, dia muncul balik after apa dia kena ice in season 1. But here's the problem with the Age of Attack on Titan punya series tau. They're really dragging this thing out too long tau, seriously. It doesn't feel like I'm watching Attack on Titan. It's I'm watching Evangelion tau. Seriously.
Nazir punya favorite. Hari tu kan.
Fuck you, Ano.
Aku sebut.
Serious.
Hari tu kan
Like,
masa aku edit video yang ada Evangelion tu, aku sebut Ando je kan, Nazir je muka, aku cut. Bukan pasal aku nak, aku macam there's no reason lah tunjuk. Tapi macam nampak Nazir macam baru nak cakap. Anyway,
okay,
my life will never be the same after I watch Evangelion, okay?
Okay, Evangelion kan is a great series tau. It's a great series. The first 25-26 episode kan were almost masterpiece except for the last episode. And then they created 3 rebuild movies. After that, 3 more another set 3 more movies. They could have just made another 26 episode, but they choose to do 3 movies because it's making more money. And then drag it out. How many times you want to see Shinji talk to himself?
Sorry. Aku
episode dah tais gila.
Seperti Bilish, aku and Anno and Evangelion apologies. Those 4 films are a remake. It's nothing to do with.
Tak ada kena.
No. Dia bukan macam ni. Dia macam ni. Betul tau. Masa dia buat the first 26 episodes tu, he wasn't well. Dia tak sihat. Dia ada depression. Sumpah, dia bukan nak make an excuse. So when he decided that he think he can make a better one, he did. He finally did. But for some reason it did stretch on a bit because between part 4 dengan part 3, 12 tahun. 12 years people, to the point that people macam dah baru nak habis okay lah kita tengok. Tapi when you watch it kan, I've watched all of them except for Death and Rebirth or whatever, because basically that's a compilation film. End of Evangelion is the retelling of the end of the anime. Tu tak ada lah kan. Tapi tak ada lah. No. End of Evangelion.
You asked me to watch those. You asked me to watch that. I
wait. Tak. You have to watch. You have to watch the tepuk tangan Evangelion.
Komen dia tu.
Kau suruh aku tengok The Death and Rebirth. Bila aku tengok macam
no. Aku suruh kau baca Rebirth. Bukan Rebirth. End of Evangelion. I
watched that one.
But
You asked me to watch.
I know. But it is not tepuk tangan, but it's still mental. Cerita dia still tak betul.
Yeah.
Tapi macam biasalah. Mungkinkah adakah ini satu benda where people come out of it yang jenis aku sebenarnya tak faham tapi nak tunjuk aku faham, aku buat. That it's a skill issue. Yeah. Apa? It's not me. It's you.
Philosophical, falsafah.
Seni berat.
I tak say Fanta Orange. Fanta Orange, okay, aku tengok macam wow, Orange Fanta, very good. But kalau aku put aside,
tastes like Ray.
But kesian Ray lah. Ray paling kesian lah. Ray tu.
Tapi Nazir, have you watched the rebuild, the 4 films? Yang
I haven't. I still contemplate. Aku tengok ke tak sebab I feel like
bila kau ada masa, tengok je lah. Jangan anticipate. Just watch it. First film, it'll be like the first 1/3 of the actual anime. Yang zaman, actually the first 1/3 of the original TV anime is literally macam, as I've described, ada aku buat video itu, monster of the day. So esok monster tu kuat lagi, lusa tu monster kuat lagi. Betul. Macam normal. Tapi and then the weird things starts happening. So by the time the second rebuild movie, dia ubah certain bits. The third berubah lagi. The fourth is just like a love letter to the whole franchise, daripada TV, film, manga and games. Bukan nak kata kau kena tengok semua tu, tapi certain aspects of the IP in those various formats are being mentioned or represented in the final film. Tu yang dia kata semua everything is canon. So umpamakan macam ada wayang Star Wars terakhir, tapi ada reference to Cal Kestis ke apa kan, which wasn't in the original film. Ada macam tu lah.
Actually, what you say, remember, I think Jamal ke you yang bagi certain essay video, like after you watch the end of Evangelion, you watch this video. I watch, and I believe the third YouTube video he did explain to me the game part. Macam there is a character yang canon from game yang ada macam the fourth pilot yang tak mention in anime.
But Shin Satsu ni kita orang off tangent je Evangelion.
But yeah, once at a time I will watch the rebuild movie, and like you say, the fourth movie is a love letter to all related Evangelion franchise. Basically, Ano cakap, aku dah tutup buku ni, aku move on.
Almost all Evangelion punya related stuff. Dia tak ada banyak aku touch on Evangelion Angelic Days punya material.
What the fish is that? Angelic Days pula apa tu?
Do you know in the 26 episode kan, they showed Evangelion kan in a world where there's no angels, yang Shinji kena langgar Rei kan with the toast in her mouth?
I don't remember much, but please do
it's an alternate universe where there's no angels, where Asuka is the Shinji's neighbor and Rei is the new student.
Yeah.
This is Angelic Days. That's actually a manga from Beast created by Ano that shows that. I rather watch 26 episodes of that than another 3 movies of some rebuild Evangelion bullshit yang tak related at all to the previous movies.
That is your call lah.
That's my call.
That's your call lah. But all I'm saying, the subsequent film is basically.
I watched all the Evangelions.
If he had a chance, and he did have a chance to retell what he was telling in the first 26 episodes in that TV series, this is what it would look like lah. So anyway, memang apa panggil, memang go off tangent daripada bloody itulah semua Attack on Titan punya part 4, part 7, part F. Don't scroll down. One Piece
One Piece is real.
Alah, One Piece aku tak promote pun orang akan tengok juga. Best cerita ni.
Okay.
Kita promote cerita ni.
Okay.
Dia punya movie nak keluar nanti kan?
Around this time, Christmas.
22nd of December.
Spy, 母、殺し屋、娘、超能力者、そして未来予知犬。行きましょう。家族旅行へ。
お出けけお出けけ。これが最後の警告です。家族終わる。
この勝負、 勝たせてもらう。劇場版スパイファミリー、コードホワイト。
地獄に落ちなベイビー。
22nd of December. And
that's the
and
movie.
they don't have much on the TV series, like, funnily enough. And it's due in 2 weeks. Kapal.
クソダサい。なえる。
気を取り直してアーニャ、休日はどこに行きたい？
映画館にお出かけ。
2023年劇場版制作決定。
Operation.
So,
Production. 13 hari lagi. Lah, lagi 2 minggu lah.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So I was actually quite surprised because
Itulah.
Gila cepat dia orang boleh tunjuk.
At this point kita tak tahu kan the movie is related ataupun non-related, right?
Kita tahu. Movie tu is a standalone story. Nothing to do with
Macam Detective Conan lah.
It's no canon lah, basically.
Non-canon lah.
Non-canon lah. But it is written by Endo himself. But so whether or not in future manga episodes, chapters or whatever that he wants, he will make reference to the event, the film, tak tahu lah. Tapi in a way, cara hidup Lloyd Forger is such that we don't get to see all his missions, kan? So to in a way, so apa yang jadi in between kalau tak mention pun is of no consequence lah. Sekejap.
Betul?
Sekejap, apa dia kata Oh, Caleb, well, more Anya. Yes, there'll be more of apa, so
No. More Becky.
Yeah, depends on which panelist you're talking to, Caleb. So everybody's got that. And Miss Sherwood, apa? Aku tak sebut lah sekarang. Miss Sherwood. Tapi itulah. I mean, in a way lah, Spy Family ni, kalau kita nak kata dia, okay, this is really stretching it a bit. It's almost like slice of life as well. I mean, with a
it is, betul.
Yeah, with a slight plot added to it, because kalau slice of life betul memang tak ada plot langsung, bangun pagi gosok gigi makan sate betul, you know, that kind of thing, tak ada cerita pun kan. Tapi because of the fact that I think we've mentioned this in sesi bedah dah dua round dah kita orang buat. I mean, in general, at the end of the day, as much as masa mula-mula macam masa Nick took helm of the bedah before I joined, and you know, where are we going with this operation Strix and all that, and then itu dah jadi background. Benda tu memang background pun, macam cerita ini set in World War II. We are not going to watch about World War II, we are watching about whatever story we're telling in the background of World War II. So I think the story is more about the family and plot device je lah. Because kalau he can solve the operation Strix soon, habislah cerita dia. At the moment, manga dia pun macam, because aku duk baca on Shonen Jump Plus, the app kan. I'm not saying that it's bodoh, tak ada apa, tapi this coming season on the anime kan ada kapal loh. What's happening on the ship is actually very good. So, and then we'll get this slight spoiler, we'll get to be, I mean, I've mentioned this before briefly in the last bedah for Spy Family, that will be introduced to your Forger punya boss. Kan, she belongs to this assassin group kan.
Nice.
So we're starting to see some development, and then obviously lepas season 2 anime ni habis, kepada siapa yang dah baca manga dia on the app, you know, there are certain things happening yang quite good lah juga. So looking forward to it lah. And then just watch out for bini kepada Desmond. Not just from a MILF perspective, but there's more to her, I think. Yang tu dia tak delve lagi, tapi kita orang sekarang ni macam tengok with suspicion kepada siapa yang dah baca. Catherine the Great, yes, Spy Family lebih kepada childcare. parenting. Yes, of course, but there is an element of plot.
Parenting lah.
So anyway, kepada anime only people, look forward to season 2. For people like yang dah baca, macam kita orang tengok bukan sampai lalu, tapi macam it'll be nice to see lah whatever we've read is now on celluloid.
Easily a top 3 anime of the season lah. Tak keluar pun dah tahu dah.
Okay, I don't have a trailer for this. This is
okay. I have a lot of things to say about this.
Okay.
Yeah, Rise of the Shield Hero. The season 1 is good. Season 2 is awful.
Oh shit.
That season 3 kan, I have no interest to watch it anymore lah. Seriously.
Tensura ni, Rising Shield Hero ni yang ada tu ke? Slave tu? Bukan
Ya.
Apa
Wow,
nama?
spoiler.
Fuck it lah. I mean, I don't know.
Gio, even the season 3 is spoiler, bapak ah.
Basically kan, they're fighting a giant turtle at this point.
Oh god. Tak. Ni yang perempuan yang macam rusa, macam musang.
Tak rusa, Tanuki.
Tanuki. Ya. Rafaelia is dia punya ni kan, slave kan? It's not even girlfriend, slave kan?
Slave, now girlfriend, now loli waifu, now whatever it is lah.
Oh god. So I mean, itulah. I mean, I'm not trying to shoot it down just because I don't watch it, but this is one of those things where I get confused. Yang ni dengan yang dungeon tu, which is apa, Danmachi, and then
Danmachi was actually really good because they have a lot of characters, but after certain arcs, they focus on 2 characters. But Tate no Yusha, they have a lot of characters and they have a lot of things going on. So your focus cannot be pinpointed at the exact plot or the exact point of why the hell you're watching it in the first place.
I just want to add, actually benda ni ada 3 cerita ni yang buat aku confused. This one Tensura, nombor 2 Danmachi.
This is not Tensura. This is not Tensura.
No. Oh, sorry. You are right. Nombor 3 Tensura, Slime.
Yeah, Slime.
I'm confused. Slime, Danmachi dengan this Shield Hero. Aku macam rasa macam sama. Bukan tak sama, I know tak sama, tapi macam because they all are isekai yang macam lebih kurang keluar at the same time kan. Aku confused. So is that Tate no Yusha ni ada nama pendek dia? Tak ada.
Shield Hero lah basically.
Ya, Shield Hero. I mean in English Shield Hero lah. So Shield Hero aku confused dengan Danmachi dengan Tensura which is Slime. Oh god.
Danmachi is it wrong to pick up girls in dungeons?
Yeah.
Pick up girls dungeon.
Tensura tu Slime. Slime tu because Slime tu is a slime. Slime tu mana jantan betina. That's why so bila dia jadi watak human being, dia sexless lah. Tapi tak tahu
genderless lah.
Dia macam jantan tapi rupa tak macam jantan, pakai bunny costume.
Oh, it's a trap.
Seiyu dia perempuan.
How dare you assume it's a trap? It's a slime.
Nak assume apa? Tak ada depan tak ada belakang. Macam mana?
Slimes are like seafood, snails. They are hermaphrodites. Okay.
Biology lesson.
Aprohidite. Like
hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite. Kita ni tak ada kena-mena dengan Danmachi ke Tensura atau ni. Ini apa actually ada orang dah mention. Betul itu what our friend Shaz mention. Aku macam tengok lah. And then aku hook masa kat Malaysia. Aku tengok the whole season 1 in one night. Bofuri.
Apa dia?
Bofuri yang budak main game yang dia takut.
The high defense stat tu.
Yang kau kata dia OP as fuck tu kan.
Yes.
Tapi dia gila comel. Nama dia Maple dalam cerita tu lah. Nama karakter dia. So sekarang ada season 2. Now you mention dalam Tate no Yusha ada tortoise besar. Dia dalam Bofuri dia punya transport
No.
tortoise besar.
This one lagi besar.
Oh, lagi
Actually,
besar.
Eats and shits countries.
Oh fucking hell.
Mm.
Anyway, so tu dia lah Tate no Yusha. So kepada siapa yang dah lama mengikut Shield Hero, well, you've got a third season coming. So anyway, yes, this is something
Yeah.
we've been waiting.
Yeah.
I personally have no ni, tapi kita
Yeah.
apa ni?
Okay, dengar. Okay, I hear a good stuff for Goblin Slayer as well. Was the first one is good, right?
The
Yeah.
first one is really good. People say, this is an isekai. It's not really isekai. It's more like Dungeons and Dragons.
It's a fantasy.
Ah.
It's a fantasy.
It's
So
really
nobody-
like Dungeons and Dragons.
Nobody died to come here. It's cerita dia macam ni.
There you go, the rapist of fantasy.
So,
Cerita dia-
okay.
Cerita dia violent ke
Very violent.
Berapa lama kau tunggu benda ni, Anri? Aku ingat
I think it's like 4 years. Something like
Ah.
that. It feels like 4 years.
Oh dah.
Maho.
Yang kena tu kawan dia kan, kawan yang kena dengan Goblin tu.
Yeah, first episode.
Woi, apa tu? Saya nampak.
Apa?
You watch it correctly.
Yes, I watch it correctly. Okay, Mage, hi Mage.
The first episode of Goblin Slayer season 1 kan, they have a rape scene. It is quite graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you watch the first season, if you can pass episode 1, you can watch the whole series lah, no problem. This is like seriously, this feels like a really serious Dungeons and Dragons anime.
Dia apa it's not like Sex and Mayhem macam that
Redo of Healer.
Right?
No, it's
kan?
not.
Yeah.
No.
Dia I mean in a way that rape scene as much as it is quite vile and violent, it's for the story lah. Just to show you how bad the goblins are. Tapi part yang dia bunuh anak goblin tu at the same time aku macam sedih juga. But at the same time they'll grow up to become fuckers.
Oh, so you do watch it?
No, that first episode je lah. Lepas tu aku nak tengok lagi macam aku tengok okay, nanti nak tengok. Lepas tu kita dah buat overload. Sengkau duk sebut sangat pasal Goblin Slayer kan. So aku tengok lah the first episode macam, oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, her kung fu doesn't help her much.
So yang kena dengan Goblin tu wasn't the healer, right? A member of the party, right?
Yeah.
The party got decimated.
The monk, the kung fu girl.
The party got decimated except for her until he came along.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken, the guy who became the Slayer is, aku tak ingat siapa. Tapi not the Slayer himself, but the other guy. I don't know if there's another guy in there or not. I don't know why I'm thinking about the voice actor for Inosuke, because hari tu ada web radio program with
No.
Bukan
Yeah, no.
Bukan
But that's not him. He's tak ingat lah, but he's quite well known jugalah.
Mm-hmm. But he was a member. He was in Demon Slayer as well, as something else.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Catch the Great, Goblin Slayer, fantasy from Demon Slayer to Goblin Slayer. Yes. Anyway, so obviously there are two different kettles of fishes. For people who've been waiting for, aku ni sekarang bila nak pegang dua screen jadi bongok sikit. So it's from a light novel and October 6th start. Studio The Leiden Films. Legend Films. Shit, siapa buat Legend Film? Because the previous Legend Films anime I watched wasn't even a pedang lawan-lawan. It was a talkie film. But yeah. Ni dia buat cerita ni. Yang vampire malam tu, nama Natsuna tu, yang Call of the Night.
Okay.
Anyway, but they've done this before lah. Anyway, so that's Goblins here. Look forward to it. October the 6th, guys.
Calling it top 3 anime.
Okay, Dr. Stone, I didn't have a trailer lined up. Again, this is one of those kind of anime where people will watch it anyway. I think I did show it for one of the previous sessions. Seiken Gakuen no Maken Tsukai pun. Yes. Yes. Saya nak ajar Nazir the joys of haram. I mean harem.
Oh, yes. Now we talking. Awal-awal dah peluk.
Alah, aku tak nampak. Aku tak ngerti baca kanji nak tak. Oi. Ni nak awet nombor 3. Awet nombor 4.
Oh, ini kan yang 100 girlfriends tu.
No. This is not it. Excalibur. Ini Excalibur. This is the Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. Bang bang.
Mau ada live
Oh, masuk jail. Tapi well made looking. If masa aku tengok tadi dia punya lagu ni one of the band or singers that sang for the opening or ending of Overlord. Let me have a look. Tunggu sekejap. This. Jugatsu. Tora.
Oh.
What the hell? Hello, FBI.
Hey, adult lah tu.
What do you mean adult? They look like 50 at the most now.
I don't know. Adult.
Age of consent.
Adult. So anyway, is this an isekai? No, this is fantasy lah. Battles for ancient kingdoms are nothing compared to the battles of a classroom. Bila tengok statement macam ni, kau dah suspend lah. Takut macam mungkin indah khabar dari rupa. Awakening from magical stasis after 1,000 years, the Dark Lord Leonia finds himself. Oh my god, it is an isekai. The Dark Lord became a girl. A boy. Masuk sekolah. Betul ada lagi tu bahaya. Studio Passion ni obviously dengan nama tu kau dah agak mesti dodgy because kau ingat cerita yang harem masuk dungeon tu yang tak Anri tahu. His party bila masuk dungeon tu are all girls or females. And then the first girl tu was actually like a dog girl, and there's yeah. And then they began to lose clothing for some reason, right? Yeah. Itulah dia Studio Passion. So ini terpulanglah kepada anda nak tengok ke tak. Anyway, tapi yang ni aku nak tengok. So no Frieren ni because a lot of people be mentioning about it and it's actually from is it for a manga or is it for a light novel? it's from, and it's by Madhouse as well.
Madhouse.
but,
Okay, must watch.
Not saying that all Madhouse are good, but they tend to have a good
Track record.
track record.
寿命は短いって分
Mm.
かっていたのに、なんでもっと知ろうと思わなかったんだろう。
君のこの先の人生は僕たちには想像もできないほど長いものになるんだろうね。
そろそろか。それではお先に。
私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。
弟子を取りますか。俺の弟子なんだ。
魔法は好き。
ほどほどでございます。
俺の何がわかる？
私と同じだ。
フリーレン。
フリーレン。頼みましたよ。
じゃあ行こうか。
Oh, Millie, I love her.
Oh, really nice.
Dia cara dia nyanyi lagu-lagu dia tak typically Japanese.
わからない。
She sounds and
師匠はお前のせいで
and then to see her
くだ
getting,
らないものになったって言ってたぜ。
you know,
くだらなくて
dia main gig kat US macam relax je.
私はみんなのこと何もわからない。
私を知ろうとしてくれたことがたまらなく嬉しいのです。
みんなとの冒険だって私の人生の
I will tell you guys and to siapa yang menonton ni after this what this is about actually, so just before you people think that this is it's a perang apa.
人は死んだら天国に行くんですよ。
Oh,
フリーレン、僕たちは確かに実在したんだ。
そうだね。
Okay.
so
So-
Frieren. Beyond Juliet.
Okay, one
This-
thing I want to say is kita ni berpaksikan konsep macam mana cakap, when you have a being that has a very long life, you will outlive other beings who have a normal lifespan than human being. So like Frieren is that elf. So elf kan hidup lama kan. So kawan-kawan dia dalam parti tu, especially the human, akan mati awal, obviously.
Yeah.
And cerita yang based on this kind of concept have been around for in anime banyak lah juga. I mean, another one was the guy. There was about this guy who's immortal. He was walking the world with his dog. I mean, and then lama-lama anybody he meets will die. Biasalah macam cerita Highlander lah juga kan. You will find that, and you cannot rasa macam at the end of the day kau mungkin give up nak love somebody because what's the point, they're going to die before you anyway.
Yeah.
So basically this is the thing. Now cerita ni walaupun nampak macam lawan-lawan, at first I was thinking ada lawan ke pun, because cerita ni is set after Frieren and her party dah defeated the Demon King tau.
Oh.
And then she kind of like wanting to revisit her party mates years later, only to find that the human, for example, in her party is now an old man. So that, and we'll have a quick look at that. May Frieren defeated the Demon King alongside the hero Himmel, the human being, party after a 10-year quest. Peace was restored. Because she is an elf, she is able to live over 1,000 years. She promises Himmel and the others that she will be back to see them, and then sets out on a journey by herself. 50 years later, Frieren goes to visit Himmel and the others. She remains unchanged, but Himmel and the others have aged, and only a little of their life remain. Later, she witnesses Himmel's death. Frieren is pained by her desire to have spent more time getting to know people. With that regret in her heart, she then goes on a journey to do just that. So cerita ni umpamakan ni bukanlah macam cerita, you know, Naruto ke, ada jalan cerita yang macam we have to defeat them. It's more like perjalanan hidup kind of story. And then
I know. Kino's journey, something like that.
Another thing is there's a film called Makia. The Japanese title is longer, which it is a film It was directed by this lady who written the story for Iron-Blooded Orphans. She's well known. And that one was it's something like this juga. Macam orang tu jenis macam elf juga, dia hidup beribu tahun tetapi dia took care of this baby and this baby grew up, and throughout the story you feel the emotional entanglement and all that, and then you feel really sad at the end of the day. Tapi nak buat macam mana orang tu macam tu kan. So
kiranya macam FRIEREN ni dia cari what is the meaning of life lah kan, or the journey. Dia cari apa itu erti hidup. And also given that the plot itself cakap lepas 50 tahun baru dia datang, I believe the story will be filled in by 50 years of the gap what FRIEREN been doing.
Tak. Itulah. So agaknya FRIEREN, because dia kata 50 years, apa aku buat? Aku sepatutnya janji nak jumpa kawan-kawan aku, tak jumpa, dah jumpa dia. So dia rasa menyesal lah. So anyway, just quickly, the film that I was mentioning is by Okada Mari. The film is called Makia, When the Promised Flowers Bloom, or Sayonara no Asa ni Yakuko no Hana or Kazaro. And then just to mention also siapa category great, mention yang anime series yang pasal Immortal tu is To Your Eternity. Dah ada second season dah out. So I think this is one of those anime series bukan yang macam aku akan tunggu every week nak tengok, tapi macam I'm glad there's a story like this out there. It's either worth reading or kalau nak senang tengok je lah. Tapi as opposed to rushing to watch it, it's probably something that be aware that it's around and have some when you have time and can binge the whole thing.
I mean for something kalau aku suka this FRIEREN, I think is like dia teach kau what you do with that regret. Sebab how you want to live with that regret that kau menyesal. Kau patut janji kau jumpa, tapi kena 50 tahun tu apa yang kau buat, apa yang kenapa janji tu tak dapat nak ditepati. So that's something yang I look at. This one is the episode ataupun dia like special TV
It's episodes
lah. Okay.
Premiere dia on September 29. This coming Friday. 94 minutes. Wow, it's a cinematic length. 1 hour and a half.
Yeah, 1 hour and a half. Is it a manga or light novel?
It's a manga.
I won't be surprised if this becomes a super hit actually. Because this is from a madhouse, they won't invest into something that's not worth two sheets.
Yep, it's a madhouse. If a madhouse, that means
anything you see other madhouse, Studio Tokyo or UFO Table kan, just watch it lah.
Yep.
Anyway, hello back, Rusman. Welcome. Okay. Anyway, let's scroll down and see what's next. Sai Hate no Paladin Tetsu Tabi no Yamao no. Nama Paladin ni is sure the faraway Paladin, the Lord
Paladin,
Is it? I think this is fantasy.
I saw the first season. It was good actually.
Was it?
Yeah, but there's a lot of let me just say there's too much sausage in the storyline lah. You know?
Studio banyak jantan.
Banyak cantik. I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Aku tak boleh jantan cantik aku tak boleh.
I'm hoping kan a woman joins in the second season now. But I understand why. The main character choose to be close to male companions first because he wants to establish friendship first. He was raised up by ghosts and phantoms kan. For a long time, no human contact. And the first human he contacted was a guy just like him. So I understand what the storyteller is trying to say tau. He's trying to reconnect with his humanity tau. So maybe season 2 he will be reconnect to someone with sexuality Hopefully woman lah. Hopefully woman. No more this woke bullshit.
Finger cross.
Okay, next one is Dead Mount Death Play, second core. Geek Toys. Again, I didn't take the trailer out because I was like thinking, what is this? Even the Japanese title is actually the English title. It's not even a synopsis in it. You've heard about this anime before?
I heard of it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, okay. Siapa buat Geek Toys tak kenal. Okay, onwards. Keikenzumi na kimi to keiken zero na ore ga otsukiai suru hanashi, which is your experience. I was not. Our dating story. Siapa buat cerita ni, weh? Studio NG. It's a school romance. Itulah. Benda-benda jadi, it's like any genre lah. Doesn't mean that that's another one of these don't watch it ke apa, but there are so many of it about. If you're happy to watch this, go ahead and watch. If you've never seen a romance anime before, but there are some other titles you can watch lah. So when I saw this, I wasn't too. Kadang-kadang aku akan tengok kalau macam katalah voice actress dia aku kenal ke apa ke, tapi macam personally I have not. Okay, now Siri wajib. Kimi no koto ga dai suki. Yaku ni no kanojo, the 100 girlfriends who really love you. So before I tu beli One Piece, saya so this is not to be taken seriously like anything, but this is fun.
高校でこそは彼女ができて幸せな学園生活が送れますように。
大丈夫。
海外の賽銭泥棒がおるか。わしはこの神社の神じゃ。お主は高校で運命の人と出会うことになる。
Macam suara bagi ya.
お主が高校で出会う運命の人は。なんと100人もおるのじゃ。
Betul lah, bagi from One Piece punya wanita.
1, 2,
3. 2.
3.
運命が残るの。
4. 5.
死ぬ。そんなもん選びようがあるか。
Dead or love. Oi, berebut.
Oh, baru 5 je ke? Alah, bangga ni dah 80 lah. Okay, I will tell you what it's all about.
I can tell you this guy, right? He's gonna smell like fish.
He's gonna what?
This guy is gonna smell like fish for the rest of his school life now.
Okay. Mamat ni dia gagal dalam citaan. So dia bagi smart payang tu, dia kata, okay, aku bagi kau kuasa ni. Awek ni dia tengok kau, dia akan jatuh cinta dengan kau. Tapi kalau kau refuse, dia akan mati. So, the first girl dia nampak, dia okay. Second girl dia nampak, dah jatuh cinta kan? Dia minta permission first girl. Aku jumpa girl ni, bagi nak jadi girlfriend aku?
Boleh.
So, can you imagine? He has to do that 100 times. So, then the humor is there. So, awet-awet ni macam-macam jenis. Daripada loli ke, tsundere ke, yandere ke, milf ke. In fact, nanti ada 2 of the girls. Satu tu anak, satu tu mak.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Anri, watch this film. Anyway,
waifuhantā.
Wow.
That's what you call the family combo.
Apa kau ingat KFC? So,
yes.
tapi cerita ni, as much as it is a very, it's for older teens and not a single picture of toplessness bottomlessness. Dia macam very suggestive lah, tapi macam tak tunjuk langsung. I mean, tak ada pun adegan tu, tapi semua macam kalau katalah MILF tu arah-arah kan. Dia punya ideation on relationship dia semua like far-fetched, macam gila kau. Tapi so to the point that it's so ridiculous that it's funny. So I thought mula-mula I bought this before I knew about the anime. So aku macam belilah satu. And then kelakar gelak baca nak mampus. Itu aku start beli. Yes. A lot of the actresses are quite famous, but the only one I could remember is that girl yang librarian yang kecil tu, because dia punya suara is Maria Nanagawa, which is Kana Kamui from Maid Dragon, the little dragon tu. Because kalau kau tengok dia interview, suara dia kecil tau, macam suara Maggie Simpson. So aku tak tahu dia buat ke memang suara, tapi suara dia memang kecil. She also plays adik kepada Megumin in the Konosuba punya spin-off yang itu lagi satu. Watch that in the summer, and then I think I was actually quite disappointed. It wasn't that good. That Konosuba punya spin-off tu. Apa ni ya? Rosman, aku ingat aku je yang suka waifu. Sas. Apa ni? Catherine kena bercinta 100 girlfriend, kalau tak semua girlfriend dia mati. Yes, exactly. Bangang itu tapi best. So anyway, it starts on berapa bulan dah? Ya. Oktober 8. Itulah. Itulah hilariously over the top harem rom-com. It's ridiculous. It's just totally ridiculous. So it's like a fun watch lah. Okay, anyway, onwards. Boshoku no Berserk. I have no idea what that is.
I've read the manga. It's not really good. Yeah.
Okay. Like the film, another one. Inilah. It is 24 episodes long, so it started in the summer. So again, we did watch the trailer when we were reviewing the summer anime before, and we thought it was good. But it's gonna be a retelling, new voice actors and everything. So mungkin siapa yang tak pernah tengok the original anime or think the original anime too dated ke apa, tengoklah yang ni. I've not watched the original anime, Samurai X, whatever it is. I've watched the live action, which I thought was brilliant. So I thought, what hell? Tokyo Revengers Tenjiku-hen, aku kind of like stopped watching it because actually it wasn't that good. Sorry kepada peminat Tokyo Revengers, but so this is obviously the subsequent seasons lah. So again, to any ongoing fans, go ahead. Manga dia dah habis anyway, so I think because of the fact that whilst at the beginning the story sounded quite good, because it's basically it's not an isekai, it's a time travel, time loop kind of story, similar to ReZero. Not that I've watched ReZero, but it's something like that. People were talking about Hulk. I didn't watch it. It started again, as I said, summer, and it's 24 episodes, so it's continuing on lah from summer to the end of the year. Hulk, another Demon King story. So kadang-kadang bila macam tu, kau macam this is a problem. Bila genre tu banyak sangat, and then orang semua dah macam paint the whole genre with the same brush, thinking, alah, mesti tak bestnya. And then you lose the chance to watch something good. It might be good. I've heard that it might be good. But,
baru this season kan, 3 Demon King isekai reincarnation story lah.
Oh my god.
Yang kita yang muncul, the new titles. 3 Demon King reincarnation.
Kategori kata Hulk best.
I don't know if it's good or not.
No, but this is the thing. Some people did mention. I remember because kadang-kadang aku tengok bila when they promote it with the trailers, you can have a feel for example lah, macam for the apa evidence and shadow, walaupun aku tak tengok, you know, if they've invested so much time to make it look that good, it's gotta be good, because I've never, jarang tengok anime yang tak bagus tapi lukisan semua bergempak gila semua. Macam ni kan. Yang ni tengok pun tak apa, tak tengok pun tak apa. Kanojo mo Kanojo season 2. It's something like the 100 Girlfriends tapi dia 4 orang je.
Oh no.
The reason I liked it was because I can't remember which one of it was Sakura Ayane, which is one of my favorite seiyus. Started off with this being the first girlfriend, and then dia kena girlfriend dengan dia ni, lepas tu kena girlfriend dengan dia ni, lepas tu tak pasal-pasal dia ni best friend kepada siapa tak, dia pun jatuh. So in the end hot spring trip. Apa anime manga dia tak ada in physical format, so you have to buy Kindle for it. I did read a couple of episodes. Volume.
Dia memang all digital.
So setengah adaptations in English, dia orang maintain the original web comic. Tapi macam SPYxFAMILY, because it was so popular, they actually made it into paper copies in Japan. Tu yang jadi macam paper copy dekat in English. Tapi even in Japan, Kanojo mo Kanojo ni memang tak salah. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. Because another source to read online manga kalau nak halalnya is Bookwalker. Bookwalker is a website from Kadokawa based in Japan. Tapi walaupun based in Japan, Jepun ni dia bila bab foreigner dia tak layan sangat, tapi this one is actually meant for foreigners. So they do actually have to, because dia orang, Kadokawa is one of those Japanese companies that's a bit forward thinking. They are employing a lot of foreigners to work with them to expand the, I mean tengoklah dia buat Gempak Stars kat Malaysia.
Ya, betul-betul. Memang Kadokawa ada share Gempak Stars. That's why satu manga dapat in Malay.
Tapi aku pernah tanya sama dia, macam whether do they do it the other way around, like macam would they promote a Malaysian artist? Somebody said no, dia tapi tu yang dia tak dia takkan push lah. Dia nak jual barang dia je. Tapi
betul-betul.
Okay, so that's Kanojo mo Kanojo is kind of lah, nak tengok pun tak apa, tak tengok pun tak apa. Seijo no Marioku no Banno desu. What's that in English?
It's a story about this girl who got reincarnated into this world as a saint of healing. It's pretty good actually, first season.
Is it? Adult, yes. Medical. Tak ada substance. Okay.
It has a strong Korean vibe to it.
Okay. In what sense?
In the sense that the female MC, right, always get into frustrating situations now.
That's the Korean.
Like the handsome prince always try to lancaukan dia. You know what I'm talking about lah.
Okay,
Korean plot.
I see. This one aku tak ambil trailer dia, tapi macam from the title it's actually quite funny. It's about shut-in. Hikikomori Kyoketsuki no Monmon. Let me see, what was it in English? The Vexation of a Shut-in Vampire Princess. God. Okay, it's not it's from a light novel, but I don't think it's an isekai because it's fantasy. But the vampire is a shut-in. Okay, looks quite funny though. Project number 9, never heard of the... it's a comedy fantasy with a vampire. 12 episodes. October 7th. Is it going to be on Crunchyroll? Tak cakap.
Well, at this point, I think kalau ada dekat Funimation akan ada dekat Crunchyroll. It's always like that.
Yalah, because Funimation, Sony dah beli Funimation and Crunchyroll anyway.
Correct.
Oi, Sony gila lah. Dia dekat US buying out all the competition tau, because baru ni another anime slash figure kind of retail entity has been bought over by Sony in a way that they kena bought over by Crunchyroll. Right Stuff ni to Americans, katalah macam zaman masa aku start collect manga dulu, masa tu baru tu the tail end of COVID, middle of COVID and tail end COVID, banyak kilang tutup tau, so nak cari manga susah. So resellers banyak jual. Macam aku nak beli Chainsaw Man volume 4, orang dia jual RM300, you know.
Dia really scam the price kau.
But now dah normal balik. Kau nak beli episode 4 tu boleh beli RM55 as your normal, so it's not a problem anymore. So itulah. So Hametsu no Oko again, Kingdoms of Ruin.
Actually, aku perasan for the fall season banyak anime dia bertemakan fantasi, Dungeon and Dragon. It's kind of I like, you know, it's always either the lead. I mean not to say sexist here, tapi I mean among kita punya session ni, aku perasan is either the serious punya trope, tapi isekai goes into medieval fantasy land, ataupun something like funny harem, but is memang at the moment punya market is always like that ke?
Saturated. Yeah.
I mean some people I think I've read
like
I've read about this somewhere before, to be whether or not the different season implies anything or not. Whether or not kalau kau punya anime keluar in a particular season, it's going to be all the rubbish ones will be in the spring or whatever. I'm not too sure. But anybody in the chat nak tambah silakan. Tapi I cannot tell you offhand. Aku nak buat Google search pun aku tak tahu how to start. So because for example like now we've got these two titles which I have not heard of, and I'm kind of like don't know, don't care. Like R4 sounds Australian. Zero G I've not heard, because kau bayangkanlah zaman uncle budak-budak dulu, satu season ada berapa anime? 4 je. Sekarang beratus. So you know.
Oh, then you have to understand. That's just the Japanese. The Chinese ONA right lagi banyak.
There you go.
It's really ridiculous tau.
So much so that I'm going to jump straight onto this one. This one because I've heard about it. Nothing to do with the fact it's done by David Production, and as fans of JoJo will know who David Productions are. It's UNLUCK. It looks quite good actually, so let's have a look. Gila sial.
A new era of Shonen Jump A new era. Dia kata
This one looks good.
looks promising.
Oi, kepala kau.
私の力で何かするの。
安心しろ、俺がいりゃお前は死なせねえし、どこの誰にも渡さねえ。
来るよ。来るんだ。
いいね、最高だ。
Korea.
Nice.
Oh, Natsuki Hanai. Ni apa?
Tanjiro.
Yeah, let me just pause that. Pause that without, so that kita tak kena ni. Alah, rewind. Stop. Pause. Okay. Pasang share this tab. So Yuichi Nakamura is famous. Dia suara Gojo, all lelaki-lelaki handsome dia lah. Natsuki Hanai is Tanjiro. Kenji Nomura tak kenal, Moi Kahara tak kenal. I'm sure kalau tengok dia punya list dekat MBL, then you go, oh, that's her. Yes. This is the thing. I've heard about this, and then let's see what they say about it. So what happens when an unlucky girl meets an undead guy? Pure chaos. Tired of inadvertently killing people with a special ability UNLUCK, Fuko Izumo sets out to end it all. Oh, dia nak bunuh diri lah. But when she meets Andy, Mamak Bogil, a man who longs for death but cannot die, she finds a reason to live, and he finds someone capable of giving him the death he's been longing for. Oh, that's quite a nice way to go about it. Not many words, tak bagi tahu kita setting of the world dia macam mana ke apa, but it looks like something that I'm really looking forward to check it out. Let me just do this now so that at least we can unlock. Let me just share this tab. So basically, essentially, adventure, comedy, supernatural. It is on Shueisha. It is on Shonen Jump. Started in January 2020, so it's a recent manga. 17 volumes up to now. Let's see who Moi Kahara is. Moi Kahara is... Oh, tak banyak. Moi Kahara. Satu anime betul haram aku tak dengar. I've never... She's a new. New. Yuichi Nakamura kenal, obviously. So let's see how good the manga has been doing. Reception. Won the 6th Next Manga Award for 2020, placing first out of 50 nominees. 14th on Best Manga of 2021 for male readers. 6th on the Nationwide Bookstore Employees Recommended Comic of 2021. The Anime News Network kan, I think kan, I mean no sorry lah, dia antara portal anime barat yang agak woke compare dengan MAL ke apa kan. Dia yang banyak macam bengang kalau negatif.
The writer itself pun faham lah, but you know I don't want to pick a fight, but yeah.
Writer siapa?
Bias lah. I mean banyak writer dalam anime list tu is a bias lah. So yeah, kind of too much work lah, too much work.
Ni Anime News Network tau, bukan anime My Anime List. My Anime List pula dia punya masalah dia, komen dia tak datang dari orang yang run the website sangat. It's more from the fans. Yang diorang pula biasalah macam anything in pop culture, macam wayang ke apa kan, people do like review bombing on IMDb for example. Sama lah juga dekat MAL. For example, kalau apa Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Drop satu je. Okay guys, wake up, buat email account baru dan vote banyak-banyak. We got a job to do.
Okay ya, kategori The Great ada benda nak tambah. Dia kata Undead Unlock Best. Dia cerita tentang Negator bagi kuasa kepada manusia, dan kuasa dia bermula dengan lepas tu kuasa dia, maknanya kau boleh macam undead. Faham. So kalau aku nak kuasa aku undead, maknanya aku tak boleh mati. Kalau unluck, kau unlucky lah. Cerita dia lebih action, banyak gila. Okay. Yeah, I think from the trailer, I mean, it was obvious that it looks quite good. And then, David Productions, and it's and remember, anything on Shonen Jump, nak masuk Shonen Jump tu setengah mati tau. And they can cancel you anytime if they feel your story is not up to par. So, you know. Okay, there's another example. Unmotion. Apa? Maknanya kau jadi bodoh dan tak boleh bergerak. Tapi still an interesting concept lah. Unstoppable. Okay. Cool. Well, so berapa bulan? Oktober 7. Gila lah. Minggu tu semua ada. Yes. Bokensha. My daughter left the nest and returned as an ex.
Yeah. I read this. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's okay lah if you can stomach the adoring daughter trope like lah. The daughter is so in love with the father, right? Sayang sangat. Even though she's like the hero of the story, right? With high stats, everything, and she considers the father like the perfect paragon of being lah. So this is the story lah. The father becomes like the main character instead for the main character.
See. Okay. Apa nak cakap pasal apa? Lagi tu just nak sebut pasal siapa list yang kita ada ni dalam live chat ni, dia tak include Netflix tau for some fun reason. So if it's a Netflix original, dia tak masuk. But we'll mention it, a few titles after this. So because the reason that made me think about it is because aku nampak this Kusuria no Hitori Goto ni, teringat ada satu Netflix series nama The Happy
My Happy Marriage.
My Happy Marriage, for example, it's not even included in any of this. Okay, so more isekais, Mahou Sukai no Yome season, and Toaru Osan no VR MMO Katsudoki.
More isekais.
So dah mula lah. Tapi kan, macam for example, Silverlink I've heard of, Kafka I've heard of, but susah jugalah nak kata just because studio tu best buat cerita tu akan bagus. This is actually a famous manga, but this is a spin-off. Dia punya original Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. So this is like a sub project of this character hantu. I know some people who has cosplayed as this fella. Yes, aku mula-mula ingat nak macam ni tapi takut jail lah juga. Ojo Tobangkan kun, the guy and the girl. Got the girl 15. It's about Yakuza. Well, at least it's something different though. 15-year-old Isaku Sanagaki, the granddaughter to the third boss of the Sanagaki crime syndicate, just want to have a normal friend. But masuk sekolah, her overprotective young leader, 26 years old, lies about his age and bribes his way into the same school as Isaku. So, walaupun dalam konteks ni, macam, aku tak tahu lah, kau tak ada sebab nak cover lain. So, macam, tengoklah macam, berbahaya ni. Tear up your chin. And then, whether or not you watch it or not, I shall not ask. Siapa buat Studio Project Number 9? So I do not know, but it's from a manga, is it? It's coming out on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll kan, I have to say, kalau cerita tu a bit racy atau banyak tak censored, dia akan either kata cerita tu mature audience atau memang dia akan censor. Tapi dia censor dia buat macam kabus banyak sikit ke. So kalau nak tengok anything kena macam torrent. So
Yeah,
there's
so
so there's one more title that I want to mention before we go on to Netflix kejap, which is aku ingat nak tunjuk yang ni
Oh
tapi
my god.
dia jadi babi.
Jadi babi dah.
Mutano liver wa dan Soshiro.
But why?
I'm a dull otaku who lost consciousness after eating raw pork liver. When I awoke, it seemed I had become reincarnated into another world, but I had also become a pig.
This is the translation of man a pig. Oh my god. They take the joke way too literally.
Literally, yeah.
Literally.
Sorry, aku tak ambil ni pun, tapi macam under ninja ni pun aku tak sure. It's like as if there's a ninja still exists in Japan today. And it's by Tezuka Productions, which is Osamu Tezuka punya legacy lah. Whether or not it's good or not, this does sound promising.
Dia macam ninja in the modern world kan? Okay, that's interesting.
Potion Danomi no Ikinobi masuk reincarnated. Itulah, sorry lah, bila dah jadi kan kita mesti turn off. Betul? Tak it's bit unfair to not.
Ya, tapi macam Andi cakap lah, the title are oversaturated. And the problem with bukannya nak being judgy, tapi bila kau dah tengok isekai more than 20 times, kau dah boleh agak okay, the plot goes where, it's always recycle on the same thing. Tak ada like, basically it's like the same plot, cuma kau tukar watak je. Either male or female or some kind of lelaki cantik, some kind of perempuan tomboy, yandere, sundre, you name it. It's a revolve around like that. But it's like Hadi cakap lah, if it ain't broke, why replace it?
Yeah.
Selagi boleh guna formula kau guna je. But something yang aku amazed, even though it's oversaturated, even though it's recurring so many times,
masih buat lagi kan?
Masih ada fans. Itu aku respect. The fan still there, still this view hit 1 million, hit 3 million, hit 5 million in Crunchyroll, in Netflix, like the most view on this week in. You
have to bear in mind, I think kan, that phenomenon is because those people yang watch those isekais, they've read the source material. So I think the initial competition is in the source material. So among the light novels, kan, everything.
Community was strong, very strong.
That's where those people are from. Kau pernah tengok the actual how big the light novels are in Japan? Those. Kalau kau pergi kau pergi Kinokuniya, kau pergi kat belakang Kinokuniya KL, dia Japanese section kan. Okay, manga besar ni, dia 2/3 saiz manga ni. Tebal macam ni. So because dia orang baca dalam train kan. It's novel lah, dia tulisan gambar. So kecil tau, very kecil this light novels. So because if you watch people, it's for people who commit on a train. I'm putting this on because as a person who's late to the party with regards to uncle baru belajar main gacha game. So I'm a big fan of Nikkei at the moment. So I started with Nikkei and Genshin Impact. I got stuck somewhere on Genshin Impact because and then I was thinking to myself, baik aku concentrate on one first. Because I got stuck on Genshin because I couldn't glide. Aku pakai iPad. Maneuverability dia tak bagus on the screen. So people pakai. So aku tanya Munif kata dia pakai PS4. Ada orang guna controller, dia cucuk dekat dia punya iPad atau iPhone. Aku cakap, macam ni kena beli PS5 lah kan. Tapi takkanlah bodoh nak beli PS5 nak pakai main Genshin. But anyway, baik aku main Nikkei on my iPad first and then at least Nikkei semua awet. Dalam Genshin, Allah, kena makan jantan juga. Anyway, okay, that's beside the point.
Controller was there
That
for you
is correct. That is correct. Apa
What?
Genshin Impact kan? Why must you okay, my jantan is okay, tak apa. But those jantans kan of OP power tau. Especially that Zong Li the fella.
Aku nak cakap komen pasal OP lah. Kaya aku cakap pasal dia orang jambu. pretty boy.
Free boy.
Tapi Zong Li, aku tahu. Mudir lah cakap kat aku. Zong Li tu kau kena angkat. Oh ya ke? Oh damn it.
Anak jantan.
So to anybody who's been to my channel, I mean I've got a penchant for anime figure collecting, and then masa I collect ni, I perasan lah all these characters from games, and then I macam game ke? Okay, tapi usually when they do the toys for the games, quite nice looking, you know. So and then aku tengok this one and then not very often you get to see the games actually out as anime, and because I don't know whether sometimes it's crap ke, sometimes it's bagus ke. So I was thinking, let's have a look at this. Looks quite good. This is it's not like the first ARKNIGHTS film. I think they've showed a couple of films before this. So whether or not people like myself who's not played the game will understand it on the context or not, but I'm sure boleh kot. ARKNIGHTS is Chinese, I think, originnya. Macam Nikkei original South Korea. Genshin China. Honkai Impact China. Smart sial dia punya animation.
Lawa.
Yeah, because ARKNIGHTS also is a big IP. I don't think they'll let any idiot studio do their stuff. Flagship in Frost. Parish in Frost, sorry. Oops, let's see. I've heard of Yuki Watanabe. Okay, voice. Tuh dia. Yoko Hikasa is Mio Akiyama bassist for K-On. Ai Kakuma, I've heard of her. Yeah, I don't think it's a Mickey Mouse actress and actress. Maya Sakamoto, she's a singer / FUYU. Hayana Takesatsu is a ni lagi tu, bila kita main all these gacha games, again, you know, diorang pakai big names seiyus for and especially when the game's actually Chinese, obviously they will have Korean, Japanese, English voice actors. They don't spare anything. They will pay lah for all these people. So I have really no idea what this is about. It's 8 episodes. I'm kind of like, if I do see it coming out on Yostar Picture Studio, tak kenal, on Crunchyroll, I'll just have a look see lah and see whether it is worth watching or not. I'm saying all this dengan berbaris kat belakang. Okay, moving on. Okay, Meitante Conan has been going on from 1996. So we are now, as you can see, bila kita dah masuk live chat, dah nampak nama macam Detective Conan ni, kita dah kat ujung dah. I made a comment on Overtake recently. Dah lama tak tengok any motorsports atau racing related anime for a long while. But there's nothing much to show. But I want to show this. I have not watched Initial D. So sama juga macam orang tanya, aku tak tengok Slam Dunk ke? Aku tak tengok. Tak. Tapi bukan tak tahu kewujudan dia. This is an offshoot of Initial D. It's not done by the same studio. It is from a manga written by the author for Initial D. And why the hell don't I have it on my... you know what? I'm going to go back to the live chat ni. Dia ada dia punya trailer dalam dia. Okay, let's have a watch.
86号車はイギリスからのチャレンジャー片桐かなた選手19歳。
嘘でしょ。カナダなの？
Wait,
父方の片
macam studio
Initially.
macam Initial studio
It is cerita dia by Initial D punya artist. So when they do the character design, mechanical design,
the shading memang betul-betul nampak sebiji.
okay, the premise of this is it's about car racing in the time where kereta dah boleh memandu diri sendiri. So I guess in the days when now dah ada Tesla semua kan.
AI
What
versus
what will racing will be like? Nanti even the character from Initial D, the main guy, you see that goes to I do not watch it.
Tohai datang. Baik ah. Tohai bawa 86 babe.
Aku suka the fact that yelah because dia orang dapat license kan, they can draw the car, they can do the cars.
Oh, that's unattended.
So the main character is a British Japanese Kanata apa dah.
Of course.
Of course. Apa subtitle Italian ni?
Imajinasi.
Aku terpilih.
NF Ghost.
So
Honda
yeah.
Cobra.
So at least we've got a 21st century Initial D kind of stuff, man.
Style.
To check out. And
Something different. Variety, bebe. Variety.
And then bukannya it's not a copy. It is by the people. Oh, what the fuck? I better mention it because daripada
Future beyond Initial D. So maknanya it's a under the same universe of Initial D lah kan?
What is the sequel?
No. It's kind of like a spin-off.
It's in the same world. It is written by apa nama manga artist tu? For crying out loud. Adaptation.
Okay, and Kudo
and then Takumi Fujiwara, the main actor in Initial D, is ada juga.
Okay, and also the fact that dia pakai tahun 202X is a homage of the old Capcom Mega Man game. Basically 20XX. Aku macam okay, this is very classic move lah.
It's written by Shigeno Shuichi, the guy who wrote Initial D. Okay, let's see what it says here.
Show more. Looking forward. I will. Oh, Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Siapa tu? Shaz, for the person yang Kaki Initial D, he should go watch it. Self-driving cars are widespread use in Japan, and public roadways are used for auto racing. In such an era, a race called MFG has become popular around the globe. Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini participants are invited to race with their fastest car. One such participant, a British racing school graduate, Kanata Rivington, returns to Japan to achieve his goal. So,
come on, bro. Tak brutal lah Lamborghini, Ferrari. Kalau betul-betul brutal, gunalah Pro 2, Proton, Nissan.
My V lah weh, my V is king.
Tak laju. Brutal.
Drift kan, drift.
My V drift tau.
Tapi Kanata show semangat Jepun, dia akan menggunakan kereta Jepun.
And also Kudo, something aku perasan, aku impressed dengan how there's like around 10 or 15 years gap between Initial D and this MF Ghost. Where masa zaman Initial D, kau nampak kereta-kereta sport yang design dia flat macam ni tak banyak tau. Basically zaman tu kau ada GTR, kau ada Skyline. These two are really like a king of the road. And right now you can see a lot of two-door car yang memang totally sport car. So you can see how mass produced was on this 15 or 10 years gap. And you know, we can see like how the competition are like stake gonna be much more higher. Sebab since it's a I believe it's a shape universe with the Initial D. So of course we're going to see much more high precision car. Since lesen pun dah dapat. So come on, AMG, Maserati, apa Subaru Impreza baru. Come on, go bring.
Mesti ada je. Takkanlah dia Japanese takkan upkan dia punya own motors kan. Just a quick one, just patah balik. Genshin pakai PC saja. Yalah, aku tak ada PC. Aku I'm a Mac user. So unfortunately Macs it's really stupid lah this macam for example, aku nak main Genshin on PS3. Aku ada PS3. Dia orang kata engine yang buat Genshin tu boleh main kat PS3, tapi dia yang tak buat option tu. Lagi pun Sony dah tutup kedai. Dah tutup PS3
the live service dah already being dead. So kesian lah. I mean, okay lah, if you want just for the sake of Genshin, just go beli PS4 Slim. You can get dalam Malaysia, you can get 600-500 ringgit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I mean for second hand unit, you can get up to 600, 700 like PS4 Slim just for Genshin only lah. Bukan cakap kalau ada game lain boleh kita lah. But katakan lah, just for Genshin, I would say you can spend almost below 1,000 lah. I can say below 1,000.
Boleh dapat.
Memang boleh dapat, tak ada masalah.
Nice. Okay, let's quickly go forward. Aku actually nak cakap pasal this two titles, but aku macam tak semangat sangat because I was looking more into it and only to find out that
Pokemon.
Mana?
Tak, dia akan nampak macam Pokemon tadi, new hero season.
Oh, bukan. So I wanted to talk about Fulikuli, but it's mostly in English. And then tak apalah. But what I want to quickly talk about is actually the fact that there's a few titles out soon on Netflix originals that probably worth looking at. Uma Musume ada lagi.
Bro, my guilty pleasure.
Tapi kuda aku tak boleh.
Bro, lumba kuda. Horse girls, baby. Horse girls.
Oh, yeah.
Paradox Live, the animation.
FLCL ni apa benda?
Don't shit on Uma Musume. They are created by the same people as Idol Bastard now.
I know. I know. What? Never mind. Horse. Horse.
Okay, mas sama si Iko.
I know.
Idol Bastard. Baru cakap. There you go.
Tapi cerita dia never ending. Okay, tak. I think we are at the end of it. Kizuna no Alel. Big studio. Never mind.
I think we reached the end lah because the others are very low tier animes lah.
Benar. Big Kurim. Man. Crayon Shinchan.
Shinchan. Doraemon.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade
X baru. Baru Kocha masih ada? Serius lah?
Ada?
Ada dekat Jepun. In fact, Bono Unpunman 1988.
If I'm not mistaken, satu anime ni dah dekat 6,000 episod tau. Sampai sekarang masih ongoing.
Ni Osomatsu San ke apa?
Ya, Osomatsu. Gila lah.
Funnily enough, it's not listed here. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, let me see. Okay, so My Happy Marriage will continue on, but obviously this is the current 12th season, but I'm not saying that it will continue on for fall, but obviously dia sekali tunjuk 12 kali, so ini worth watching to anyone who haven't watched it yet. So I haven't watched it. Apparently it's not just a straightforward film, it's actually based
you have Paprika, no way.
Oh, ni UK punya.
Paprika no Malaysia lah. Terbang kat UK ni.
Baki. Alah, kau pakai VPN je lah.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding around.
Ya, mana? Ni Uncle from Another World yang Anri cakap tu is funny. Ya.
Vinland Saga.
Yeah, wait a sec. Kamera ini korang ada kan?
Ada?
By the way, nak tanya korang lah. Okay, so Andri, since you are our expert avid manga reader, what's with the Bakura no Bachi punya manga? First chapter hype gila-gila.
Oh yes, I haven't read it yet because siapa dia apparently it's really good. I've not read it yet, so I can't tell you. I've got the Shonen Jump app, as you say. Tapi kan, pada siapa yang interested pada Shonen Jump app ni, dia untung, katalah macam dia Bakura baca kan, katalah kau download app ni sekarang, I do not know how they make money from this. Kalau kau diligently baca, kau boleh baca for free for the rest of your life.
Shonen Jump ke? Dia bukan Manga Plus kan?
Dia, my phone is the camera. Dia Shonen Jump Plus.
Sebab for the Manga Plus, aku nak cuba subscribe as a premium user sebab aku suka like reading One Piece apa semua kan. But I couldn't found where I can subscribe. Oh,
you are right. It is Manga Plus.
Oh, Manga Plus.
How come aku baca? How come aku punya? Aku ada dua tau. Aku ada Manga Plus, aku ada Shonen Jump app. And aku tak pakai VPN. It's like literally the whole world kan. Shonen Jump.
Betul lah. It's apa universal.
Shonen Jump Manga and Comics on App Store ke Apple jual. It's from Viz.
Aku punya tak ada. Aku punya memang Manga Plus by Shueisha je. Maknanya memang tak masuk kot.
So let me just show you what it looks like on So okay, macam Kagura Bachi kan. I'm allowed to do this. So aku log in. Korang semua boleh baca aku je. Anyway, so kau baca, nampak? Free. So bila kau baca, by the time keluar chapter 5, chapter 1 jadi kena bayar. Actually chapter 1 tak, memang chapter 1, 2, 3 akan free. Tapi chapter 4 akan kena bayar by the time kau baca chapter 7. Faham tak? Maknanya kalau katalah kau download app ni sekarang, kau boleh sampai kiamat baca cerita ni free. Okay, let me just have a look under sign up. Dia tak minta bayar apa pun.
Itulah. Apa, there is no credit card information?
I think so.
There is no macam like tier plan yang kau boleh pilih apa semua, tak ada.
Actually aku punya I did pay something, but I think because of something else. Because aku nak macam tak ada
buy the manga?
No. Supaya aku boleh tak get trapped by this by the time aku terlepas lah, aku terlupa baca, dia dah jadi tak bayar. Sekarang aku boleh baca anything, tapi I can only read 100 chapters a day. So it's a lot of chapters. So maknanya you can read I'm not saying that all Shonen Jump manga ada dekat ni macam Slam Dunk tak ada tau. For example, Slam Dunk tak ada. Tapi macam baru ni Yu Yu Hakusho baru masuk balik dalam dia punya vault.
Nice.
So kau boleh baca. Kata tapi because Yu Yu Hakusho dah habis, dia macam kau tak boleh lah buat free for all because dia dah habis kan. Because yang ni pasal dia tak publish lagi chapter 3. Faham tak? So try have a look lah. So it's viz.com Shonen Jump and see how it works. Kau pakai phone apa? Kau pakai phone Android? It shouldn't be a problem lah. Kategori The Great kata biasa je cerita dia. And then have a check lah. Cringe ke kau tak faham? Tak. Anyway.
Ya, Nazir tanya pasal Kagura Bachi kan. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet, so I can actually comment on it lah.
Dia macam ada meme like a Mobius meme tau. Like you know the movie is so bad it become great. It's kind of like that kind of it's kind of like that lah. Kalau kira konon like the first chapter dia like super hype apa semua, but you know when I read comment and Reddit they say it's a first chapter, so of course it's a you know it's a warming up punya benda lah. Bukannya first chapter tu apa everything goes into why apa semua. It take time to build up. Every manga also like that. Unless certain manga yang memang totally dia nak bunuh harapan kau, first chapter mak kau mati macam okay, this is totally dark with stuff lah.
So banyak so macam katalah straightforward macam lah. Susah nak cakap lah. Macam as if very unlikely lah tak ada. Tapi setengah title memang tak ada lah. So I think I was about actually nak tulis dekat Netflix ni apa, just to let people know that in October not to forget to watch out for an anime called Pluto. It's from a manga by Naoki Urasawa, the guy who's written the guy who wrote Monster, the guy who wrote 20th Century Boys, and it's starting October 26. It's 8 episodes. The manga pun 8 coming out on 26 Tezuka Production buat. Kepada sesiapa yang tahu anime daripada Osamu Tezuka, which is Astro Boy obviously has thousands of chapters or whatever it is. It's based on 2 chapters from Astro Boy and 2 episodes of the old 1960 something Astro Boy anime called The Greatest Robot in the World. Actually, kalau sekarang nak tengok The Greatest Robot in the World, pergi YouTube je, tulis Osamu Tezuka Astro Boy, ada in Japanese tapi tak ada subtitle, in full lah. Tapi it goes to show that jalan cerita dia sebenarnya serius, walaupun kartun hidung besar macam Donald Duck whatever the fuck it is kan. So Urasawa actually, obviously by this time Osamu Tezuka dah pass away. Dia approach lah the Tezuka Estate, anak dia, dia kata dia nak adapt, dia nak buat komik. And then obviously he is retelling those 2 chapters. And Astro Boy isn't even the main character. The main character is Gesich, the German detective in the middle in the brown suit. The guy yang atas blonde ni. That's adik Astro Boy. This is Astro Boy. So apa? Memang tak boleh bagi besar lagi. So it starts off with the fact that by this time on the planet there are 7 greatest robots in the world, and one of them one of them got destroyed, which is this big guy, nama Allah, the one from Switzerland. And then so this guy is one of this robot, but he's a detective, so he's been entrusted to find out siapa dok bunuh ni. Tapi obviously from the way the poster is done, mestilah orang jahat ni kan, what's Pluto. Tapi kalau kau tengok Astro Boy rambut dia tajam-tajam, dia punya style lah. Tapi smart lah dia buat, smart gila, like without even having to ni. So and then kalau 8 volume, manga dia 8 chapters, 8 volume, dia kata one episode sejam. So it could be one episode per chapter, per volume. And so Munif dengan Jamal are frothing at the mouth, waiting to bedah.
Yes. They are super excited lah.
And then I don't even know how to do this, man, because it's 8 hours worth of material, but we'll get ready lah when the time comes to do this. So whether or not we want to, I think we have to do this in one shot lah, the bedah session, because you can't do it because I'm sure they're going to drop all 8 episodes at the same time as well, knowing Netflix. So, and we'll give it time lah for people to watch it. So hopefully by November we can talk about it lah kot. So you've heard it here, boys and girls. Hopefully bulan 11 kita akan bedah Pluto. And of course, by all means, kalau korang tengok, korang suka, korang nak join borak, jom lah. But knowing Nazir dengan Jamal, Munir dengan Jamal, 8 jamnya bedah, tak lah. In a good way. I'm not being
8 jam tu aku kena MC kerja lah.
Yes.
Subuh tak ada halal.
Nama robot yang gemuk tu, nama dia Mont Blanc. Dia name after the mountain in. Dia Swiss, French, Australian, Japanese, Hungarian ke apa, Turkish, Greek, British, and German. Memang international lah robot ni. Ada ni komen, back to Kagurabachi. Aku first time baca, rasa biasa je. Watak MC ni dekat chapter 1, mangaka dia pun tak establish concrete reason kenapa MC ni jadi revenge type full hatred punya orang. Yelah, I guess I do not know what happened in I just bear in mind though, when we have the katalah siapa yang baca the what you call it, formal Viz Media version, Viz Media akan lambat, so kena baca scanlation lah, because obviously in Japan it'll be usually sama lah. Sorry. Viz Media buat simultaneous translation actually. Yes. Kalau keluar kat Jepun hari ni, keluar English hari ni. Sorry, I beg my pardon. I got it wrong. So kalau kau pembaca One Piece, kalau kau nak bagi duit kat Oda, pakai Viz Media.
Tapi bang, saya dah subscribe RM100 Crunchyroll setahun. Saya dah bagi duit kat Oda. One Piece aku tengok halal aku bagi duit.
Kau cakap macam suara kau macam Doraemon. Kau bukan suara, intonasi kau.
Saya bagi duit dekat Akira, Toriyama, saya bagi duit dekat Oda. Sebab aku tengah tengok gambar lama kan dekat Crunchyroll. So that money tengah pergi dekat Sensei Toriyama.
So Pluto to watch out for. And actually there's a few other Netflix. I'm sure I saw some good ones, but I really cannot tell you what they were. Let me just quickly Netflix anime fall season 2023. I mean, it's not the anime yang ditunjuk di Netflix, tapi yang Netflix buat. Kadang-kadang ni berapa minit ni? September, August. Oktober. Aku dah tengok Oktober. Upcoming anime fall. Onimusha.
Onimusha?
Onimusha also nice.
Kepada anda yang main game.
Aku masih lagi tunggu bila nak remake Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dream. Best gila kot game tu kat PS2. Come on, remake lah pergi ke PS5. Lama gila tunggu kot.
Aku tengok ni teringat zaman aku main PS2. Aku Onimusha 1 and 2 lepas. Tapi 3 tak lepas. This is directed by Takeshi Kitano tau. Takeshi Kitano lah. Ni Takeshi Miike. Yang Takeshi Miike.
Weh, legend.
Okay, image ni Toshiro Mifune ni pelakon dia dah meninggal. Tapi dia pernah berlakon jadi Musashi. Musashi is the character in this Onimusha. Onimusha kalau tidak, karakter dia orang lain. Yang Takeshi Kaneshiro tu.
から決めるさ。
今この世にいる侍は不幸、哀れだと。いっそ皆殺しにすべきではないかと。
森の形が違う。
よし行けろ。やれ。
Ni dia punya glove tu.
Oni tangan, apa tangan
dia Takashi Miike.
Takashi Miike.
Blade of Immortal live action dia buat power skull.
Tahu tak apa. Kim Jung-gi, okay. Dia pun best juga. No, aku rasa dia ada.
Oh, iya ke? Okay. Fuck man, looks good.
Genma betul lah, memang si Genma agak. Mifune ni memang kira pelakon dia naik sebab masa tu dia buat filem untuk Akira Kurosawa.
Dia dengan Kurosawa macam Robert De Niro dengan Martin Scorsese lah.
Yes,
upamakan the pairing. Oh,
Rashomon pun dia ada juga.
Yes.
Rashomon, The Flying Fortress. Most of the notable work lah yang aku tahu, yang aku ingat.
My dad told me dia cerita lama lah. Zaman it was like 1950s lah, kira when Rashomon first came out. Dia punya colleague dia dekat kerja pergi tengok Rashomon pasal ada adegan rogol. No, the adegan rogol is nothing lah. It's like, I mean, agaknya because in those days that's the best thing you can get.
Yeah.
Betul. Tak habis. Rashomon. Part tu kau. Aku tengok. Loh, kesiannya. Kesiannya. Yelah NTR because depan suami dia kan.
NTR before NTR. The OG NTR.
Aduh, kesian tu Rashomon. So anyway, I think so in a nutshell, there are a few things going on lah. It's worth checking out. So God, we've gone on for 2 hours 20 minutes. This is quite nice. So unless you guys got any other titles we've seen all the titles already. So unless you've got anything else worthy of note for us to know about. Let me just check chat while you have a think. Aku semua covered.
Yeah.
Kan? I think we covered most of it, right?
Yeah, I think I also want to let you guys off lah.
Most of the most of the major titles dah covered, but I have a feeling some of these titles kan will not be able to be shown this season tau. Maybe they're going to push up next season tau. Production issues.
How come?
Because because I was told right for anime right, we're supposed to get a few more titles than this tau. I can't remember the name lah. It's popular. It's a sequel apa tu
I know of a few more titles, but then when I check, I realized that they're going to be shown next season.
They got push.
Actually, come to think of it, I know lah, ni dah macam keluar daripada apa
landasan topik.
Out of topic sikit.
Yeah.
Let's go here.
Apa lah?
No, yeah. So that kita boleh macam, okay, so this is winter 2024, January onwards. So these are the kind of things that we have to expect next gen lah. A1. Mashiro second season.
You follow? Mashiro?
I tak ikut. Ni cerita pasal budak yang apa, The Dangers in My Heart ni, yang this girl got close to him despite the fact that he's got some real weird thoughts about killing people or whatever it is. Second season. Yes! Mato sehe no slave. I Chain Soldier, because obviously Anime News Network macam writing bad things about it. Apa, slavery is bad, but giga slavery is bad, but we mentioned about this actually masa kita orang borak pasal Anime Expo. Blue Exorcist ni apa ni? Shin no Nakama ni, banished from the heroes party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Oh my god.
This type of anime again.
Ini isekai. Dah title. My instant death ability is so overpowered. No one in this other panjang sangat. Title dia jadi dot. Bloody hell.
Panjang gila cakap this kind of stuff. Panjang.
I remember. Classroom of the Elite. We're supposed to get it by this year. They push.
Yes. So looks like Unluck kalau ada lagi in January is 24 episode lah.
26 more or less.
Dungeon Machine ni.
It's really good.
Memasak di dalam dungeon.
It's a comedy lah.
Dungeon lah.
So Studio Trigger buat. Yang buat Kill la Kill apa. Hello, Kekkon Yubiwa Monogatari. Kekkon is ecchi, fantasy, harem, isekai. Yeah, Tales of Wedding Rings. Yes.
God.
My God.
Lagi lah, nama title terus isekai Fluffy Paradise. Tapi nama Jepun dia isekai the mofu nade suruh tame ni gambar masuk.
Apa panjang sangat.
Mofu nade ni dah cukup, dah fluffy kot. Isasayaku. Girls Love. Yoni koi wo utao.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Saya penyokong L. Bukan LGBTQ, L berhenti. Dasar lelaki hetero. Okay, jap. Mana ni? Itulah, I think entah, urusan Yatsura second season in January. cerita apa nama cerita yang kau tunggu ni?
Classroom of the Elite
Okay,
and One Punch Man season
One
3.
Punch Man Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out this year now.
Bloody hell. It's not here. It's not even in Jan. Yeah. Okay. This goes as far as spring.
Don't need lah.
There, Slime Tensura, third season. Mushoku Tensei, second core. Kaiju 8. Ya, ini garanti. Munif angkat tangan.
Hachigo, right?
That's your favorite? Tensei Shitara.
Only Tensura. Ya, Tensura tu bukan?
Yeah.
Lain lah. I was reincarnated as a 7 prince so I can take my time.
Oh, fuck.
Panjang lah, weh.
Panjang lah.
He became Euphonium at the third season. Spring.
Bartender tu apa?
Bartender. Kami no glass. Glass God. Kami God.
Kami no glass.
Glass of God.
So best. Okay.
How to baju alcohol.
What is the most perfect?
Gone are the days where we can watch an anime on minum arak, buat arak ke masak ke, because anime kan bukan anime, manga. Manga dia boleh buat apa-apa tau. Nak mengumpul stamp dia boleh buat manga, nak buat sambal belacan dia boleh buat manga. Itu kalau laku dia buat anime dia. Sekarang isekai.
There you go.
Apa dah?
There you go.
Mana?
There you go.
Idol Master. Itu sudah tahu. Tengok. Tak ada lah.
Ada.
Summer 24. Winter 25 lagi lah dah fight. So anyway itulah. I think kita boleh berhenti di situlah. So nampaknya kita sudah tiba di penghujung sesi penonton kita malam ni untuk siri-siri anime untuk Fall Season 2023, dan diharapkan penonton di rumah terhibur dengan sesi bergerak kami hari ini yang panjang berjela untuk sesi yang akan datang. Kami berharap untuk memberi ulasan secara live stream untuk pengakhiran core kedua Bleach 1000 Year Blood War The Separation bersama panelis selama 1 hari di bulan Oktober, which is next month. Day and date kami to be confirm tapi jam 9 malam waktu Malaysia, so nantikan. So anybody yang dah tengok episod 24 semalam, satu benda saya nak preliminary check up for kita sekarang dah boleh nampak macam mana penglibatan Kubo Taito secara direct dengan studio. Because obviously now's the time lah. I think this is all because zaman dulu lain. Zaman dulu dia duk buat komik, lepas tu studio cepat kita orang nak buat. Lepas tu dah lah dia sakit, dia buat cerita rush, jadah semua. So sekarang bila orang dah tahu cerita tu macam so much so that he kata stop it, I don't want my comic to be made into a manga, to make anime anymore. So they stop at the end of the full bringer punya arc kan. So dia habiskan tu pun dia tak, still wasn't well. Cerita dia pun aku baca the finishing how many volumes to the end, which was the 1000 Year Blood War. Best tapi macam setengah part tu apa jadah. Tapi sekarang kan bila dia dah masuk dalam production ni, dia production pun nak dia masuk supaya dia boleh tambah, ubah, olah apa-apa yang mungkin tak betul dalam tu supaya nak. Siapa tahu macam macam semalam tu ada one bit of the fight. I might be wrong. I've read this a year or two ago. Aku rasa panjang. Tak salah aku habis 10 minit je. Tapi tak apa. Aku macam alhamdulillah, baguslah aku habiskan 10 minit. Aku tak nak tunggu 3 episod nak tengok macam mana kau kalahkan Mamat ni or whatever lah. And then also banyak orang komplain macam apa pasal dia buat macam ni ya? Apa pasal dia apa tujuan Uha-Baha nak attack semua. Semalam in one death swoop ada beberapa revelation mengenai karakter antagonis tu. So kepada yang tak baca manga, tak apa, dia macam okay, I learn about this now, and you might find yourself by the end of core keempat cerita ni mungkin alright je jalan dia, tapi kepada pembaca manga macam oh baguslah juga kau cerita macam ni, because kita orang pun dah fikir, asal dia buat macam tu lah, asal dia buat macam ni lah. Sekarang kau dah explain macam ni, faham lah lagi apa pasal cerita dia macam ni. So ini baru nampak lah betul-betul. So it's not just a matter of agaknya last score tak ada opportunity yet for him to really go in there and do whatever changes that needs to be done. So at the end of the day macam ni lah, macam orang duk takut dengan One Piece semua tu kan. I think the formula is this, you jangan tinggalkan original author dia. Kau buatlah ikut vision dia. Kalau kau nak ubah apa, make sure author tu ada. Because selama ni macam Cowboy Bebop tu semua dia nak ambil cerita dia je. Mamat tu pun
no. They want to use the characters and the setting with their punya own personalized plot. The front runners kan, they know nothing of the show. They know nothing of the show.
That's what I meant. I mean, they don't one know nothing of the show. Dia lip service je. I just read bila tengok balik kan. Macam mula-mula aku ingat kan, macam bila diorang cakap, Oda involve. Rupanya macam Shinichiro Watanabe tu tak involve pun. Dia, in fact dia kata aku rasa nak tumbuk muka orang yang buat. So macam that's why dia orang boleh fuck it up. The only thing
he was not involved. He was sidelined.
Yeah.
They didn't.
The only thing Cowboy Bebop did was have the original music. So mula-mula dia so aku macam bagus juga. Bila tengok ramai orang kata apa salah cerita ni, okey je. Tapi macam aku tahulah at the end of the day bila kau adapt something, it's not meant for the fan, it's meant. But the point is bila cerita tu dah wujud kan, macam untuk aku dulu macam aku mungkin sequel trilogy apologies, tapi aku fikir balik bila dengar ni, bila aku baca balik aku punya blog post kan, aku yang terasa apa aku tulis ni. Tapi mungkin aku fikir kan, fikir balik, mungkin aku nak sedapkan hati kot, walaupun cerita tu tak best, aku kata okey lah juga. So at the end of the day kan, dia macam ni tau. Orang kata biarlah cerita tu macam tu, that's not the point. Kalau kau nak buat cerita tu from scratch, katalah aku nak buat cerita I don't know Ahmad Abu dengan Halimah nak beli basikal ke apa, aku nak buat cerita dia whatever, aku buat lah. Tapi kalau Abu Halimah dengan tu dah ada cerita dalam 40 tahun, well entrenched in people's minds with 45 seasons or whatever, I don't have the right to, because macam Ryan Johnson, he can write the story, he can write stories, he can, but dia cakap kalau kau jadi ini fan service. Sorry mate, Star Wars is now fan service. You cannot do a Star Wars story without fan service. Because Filoni kan dia buat Star Wars tu the current incarnation like Ahsoka, the Rebels semua tu. It is fan service. He can still write a decent story without pissing off people. Betul. I'm sorry, you have to take the fans into consideration now for our IP that entrenched into people's mind. Orang-orang yang kata apa salahnya Luke dah tua dah jadi macam tu. Kau boleh. Pelakon yang jadi Luke Skywalker pun tak setuju. Apatah kau yang tak kena menang Star Wars, baru hari ni tengok nak kata kena buatlah cerita lain.
Who thought it was a good idea to see Luke Skywalker kan drink the tits of a walrus kan? Susu tau.
Oh my god.
Actually kan kalau Filoni tulis the sequel trilogy, he can make Luke drink susu like that 20 times.
Yes.
I bet you the story is better.
But you know what? No. The main reason kan, the front runners of the new Star Wars show kan are feminists. They're trying to weaken the male characters, and then they try to build up and make the women characters more stronger than they are supposed to be now. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, biasalah when KK Mat took over pun kita tengoklah dia punya story group dah macam group lain tau.
I mean okay, bila Wan bagi tahu aku Kekimat tu dia ada baju yang tulis The Force is her. Aku macam what? The Force, there is no gender in the Force sebab the Force revolve around the character. So doesn't matter kau male ke female ke.
So to say that there is no agenda is a big bull lah. Kau buat t-shirt je tu kau ada agenda lah. Yang masalah yang the thing is kan, yang marah semua ni bukannya orang ingat yang marah ni mesti lelaki. Tak. Yang marah ni perempuan lelaki tua muda yang minat Star Wars.
A fan from the original trilogy yang memang suka zaman-zaman director tak makan saman bila buat episod 4, 5, 6.
Aku bukan je macam jilat buntut George Lucas. In fact when I watch the prequel kan, aku macam Jar Jar Binks, untuk aku tak kisah. Pasal apa? Untuk aku dia macam badut. Itu je. Tapi kalau kau woke macam, asal dia cakap macam black slave from the 70s. Itu
dia cakap macam I'm sorry, it's Arwad lah. Dia cakap macam Arwad.
Tapi benda-benda macam bila at the end of Revenge of the Sith where within 30 minutes dia macam tik. Masa ni lah C-3PO punya mind kena punya memory kena erase. All within one line. Semua nak bagi supaya ada continuity. How convenient.
Actually, tapi macam bagi aku kan in the start of the Attack of the Clone middle tu nak pergi ke Revenge of the Sith, kita dah start tengok a very good proper building tau. And then lepas tu pula lepas tu dengan adanya Palpatine apa semua, and you know the story goes much more deeper. And also bila backup with the Clone War, itu lagi buat orang suka. And also bila Dave Filoni pour his heart into making Clone War, we get a very good 6 to 7 season, aku tak ingat, a very good story yang you know is stretching out to the finale. And kita and also the continuation was cantik pergi episode 4 apa semua. And I think one of the biggest mistake of George Lucas, I'm sorry kalau people want to shout me, sebab zaman early 2000 tu tak ada seorang pun yang cabar ataupun yang halang George Lucas masa buat episod 1, 2, 3. That's why kita dapat CGI being bombarded everywhere. Sebab semua orang bawa George Lucas is because yes man. Betul bos, cantik bos, terbaik bos. Zaman waktu George Lucas masih muda, waktu dia tulis skrip episod 4 tu, director maki dia balik, babi aku tulis sial, aku nak buat macam ni. The director challenge George Lucas. That's why we get the good story for the episode 4, 5, 6. Tapi when the director was move on, go 1, 2, 3, we don't have that kind of power forces yang halang George Lucas to write this kind of not so good story. I mean I know prequel is a good setup, aku setuju. Kita dapat tengok Julian Alaki was good, but it could be better. Itu orang cakap it could be better. And right now kita dapat a good redemption for Ahsoka.
Aku macam
and right now Ahsoka is good.
Aku masa aku tonton Clone Wars, I do admit aku tak ikut macam betul-betul masa dia release tu weekly. Tapi I have all the Blu-rays tau. All the Blu-rays. Even in the end sampai kan suddenly dia cut short. And then I have the Blu-rays I had to import from America sampai to a few episodes. Dia punya gambar dia semua konsep drawing aja. Tapi ada suara.
Serius lah?
Because
macam bukan habis lah.
Because just before those ones ada a few episodes yang masa Yoda pergi face the dark side berjadah semua tu kan. All those stories semua ada tau. So and then obviously sekarang kita dah ada closure with the end of the Clone Wars punya tu. That's nicely done. Tapi kan masa dia orang buat masa George Lucas buat Clone Wars punya animation tu, you know, nak kata just anak didik aja to George Lucas is not just, he was literally sat next to George to kind of like, you know, kalau tak kena turun wahyu daripada berapa tahun duk kerja, no wonder lah he can run the show lah. The fact that they got somebody else to do it so short-sighted. I mean, because short-sighted ada agenda lah. Itu je lah. Anyway,
Betul.
Allah ke Star Wars lah buat kita. So anyway, Afi Keju memang kami manga boy tu sangat nanti anime. Yes, sama lah juga. So, yes. Daripada okay lah, Star Wars tu ada roots in Japanese law by Akira Kurosawa. Anyway, kepada anda yang baru ke sesi kami, jangan lupa untuk berlanggan, berkongsi dan tenyah butang like untuk kedua-dua laman YouTube sama Off Kiosk dan Buzz Pop TV, laman pop culture suka ramai Malaysia, supaya anda tidak ketinggalan untuk sesi kami yang akan datang. Dan jika anda ingin menonton sesi kami yang sebelum ini selain daripada arcade kami yang mengandungi sesi ulasan stream yang penuh, laman YouTube sama offkiosk.com juga mengandungi video ringkas yang mengambil tema spesifik dari perbincangan kami yang lampau. Dan jika just to jual sikit sama Off Kiosk, ada kaki-kaki peminat pengumpul anime figure, saya kadang-kadang ada lah juga a few post on that. So terima kasih kerana sudi bersama kami pada rakan panelis saya hari ini. Also Kari sama Deshta, kepada Nazir dan Anri, thanks you guys for spending your time and evening to do this. Onegashimasu. And saya Kudo Maharizu, Ijo desu. Mata today. Okay guys, selamat malam, jumpa bulan depan. Take care.
Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.